Shalom Aleichem Chevra. So I'm getting older and people say I say dad jokes. So I'll tell you a dad joke. Now this week's parsha is Bo. Bo means come. Thank you all for coming. But now to the actual Torah. So I heard an unbelievable story. I'm listening to Shirim by Rabbi Miller from Grus. Unbelievable story. He mentioned a congregant of his, or someone who was davens with him in the shul, went to Shiva, pay a Shiva call for a friend of his from high school. And he hadn't spoken in years, but he decided to go in Beersheba, 2-hour drive. The whole way there, he's so excited. What I'm going to speak about, I'm going to be mechazik this guy and thinking of stories and all these different things. He pulls up, he walks in, and the guy's sitting there, looking down at the floor quietly. He looks up, looks back down, and for a half hour, they're sitting in silence. After about a half hour, this congregant stands up, says Hamakom, walks out, driving home thinking how big of an idiot he is, what he just wasted 3 hours of his day. He feels so annoyed. Okay, a month later, he gets a phone call from this guy sitting Shiva for his wife. And he calls him, he says, you should know, you saved my life. The reason I'm living today is because of you. You know, and my wife meant everything to me. And after she passed away, I was down. I didn't want to talk. I didn't even want to sit Shiva. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't know what to do. I saw you walk in. You showed me that you cared. I didn't know what to say. So I just sat there in silence. But you meant so much to me. Sometimes, Rabbi Miller explained that we're looking for Avodas Hashem. We have what we think Hashem wants of us. We have the reason, the mitzvah. Oh, I'm going to sit Shiva. I'm going to be Menachem Aval. I'm going to be Mechazik him. I'm going to do all these things. We go, and that's not what we felt like. We felt like we weren't doing it. We feel like we wasted your time. No. The mitzvah's to go. Did you mekayim the mitzvah? You did the mitzvah. You did Ratzon Hashem. Sometimes only a month later we'll find out how big that mitzvah really was. Sometimes it will take till we get to the Olam HaEmes. Hashem says to Moshe, go to the Paro. Because I hardened his heart. Moshe could ask, why would I go to Paro then? I don't understand. The mitzvah doesn't make sense. Start trying to figure out how many mitzvahs. The reason, just do the mitzvahs. Do I understand? Do I feel it? It doesn't really matter. Just do the mitzvahs. And when we do the mitzvahs b'tamimus, and we want to do Ratzon Hashem, we should know that it gives us some kind of connection to Hashem. That gives us meaning in life. There's an unbelievable mitzvah in this week's parsha. The Ramban says, why do we count the months? We count the months from Yetzias Mitzrayim. Why? Because Hashem wanted to give us the ability that every time we say the date, we're remembering the Nisim of Hashem. This is part of Torah. Just being a Jew, being connected to Hashem everywhere we do, everywhere we go, all we got to do is do the mitzvos, live like a Jew. When we count the months, lefi the Torah, so we're remembering Yetzias Mitzrayim. We're always thinking about Hashem. We're always connected to Hashem, whether we know it, whether we don't, whether we feel it or we don't. We're connected. Hashem should be mezakas for nisim, niflos. We should see it in our days. We should wipe out Gaza, and everything should be gevaldik. Shkoyach. Good Shabbos, good Shabbos, good Shabbos.